We drink water to hydrate ourselves. Some of us drink from filtered water, bottled water, and some of us drink straight away from the tap. Before that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naila Shamila, and I'm going to discuss on the comparison between tap water, filtered water, and bottled water for you to decide on which drinking water is the best. Talking about tap water, not all countries are safe to drink straight away from the tap. Let us look at some countries that have access to drinkable tap water. Let us take United States as an example. The US has one of the world's safest drinking water supplies. To ensure quality, the US Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, sets standards for tap water. EPA will deliver a Consumer Confidence Report, also known as an Annual Drinking Water Quality Report, to their customers each year on 21st July. These reports provide Americans information about their local drinking quality. 92% of water in the US meets EPA requirements. So enough talking about other countries. What about Malaysia? Is our Malaysian tap water safe to drink? This debate has been going for years. Not many of us are brave enough to drink tap water, unless we boil them first, right? A nutritionist from University Putra Malaysia, UPM, had previously led a study comparing the mineral content in tap water and bottled water, and from surveys, she found out the reason a lot of people don't drink tap water is because tap water emits a certain odor or taste that is not pleasant. But surprisingly, based on her study, the level of selected minerals in Malaysian water is generally below permitted levels. So that means tap water in Malaysia is basically safe. Can you believe that? In fact, the treatment process is monitored regularly based on international water quality standards. So the question is, why does my tap water smell or taste funny? It's actually due to stagnant waters, rusty pipes, sand, and mosses. Although the water that comes from the water treatment plant is clean, the old, dirty, and rusty pipes that originate from multiple sources can affect the taste and odor of the water. So what happens when you drink contaminated water? We can get many deadly diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery, and much more. Not only that, when the water we consume is contaminated with lead from pipe corrosion, it can affect liver function and fertility. Due to the fear of contamination, a lot of us choose other options. One of the options is bottled water. Bottled water is so popular, especially to us students, as they are very convenient and affordable. There are many brands of bottled water in Malaysia, and you can get them pretty much anywhere. But a lot of debate on whether bottled water should be continued or not because of their impacts on the environment. Let us first look at the pros and cons of bottled water to help you decide if it's anywhere better than tap water. One of the pros is that it is a good hydration on the go. You can drink water anywhere as it is highly portable, durable, and can be filled. It is ideal for traveling, exercises, studying, and any kind of activities. Second, it is convenient and highly available. You can purchase it anywhere, anytime, and you can get it from any store, restaurant, or any gas station. Third, it can easily be stored, so it is ideal for emergency and disaster situations. Other than that, it has great taste. It tastes way better than tap water due to its purification process. Next, it is safer than tap water. Its production is strictly regulated and monitored to make sure it is clean from contaminants. However, there are also some cons. One of it is that it is not a money-saving option. Although at first it might seem so, but trust me, in the long run it would cost you a lot of money. Next, it offers no difference with tap water in many cases. Truth is, many bottled water products are just filtered tap water.
It's been called the marketing trick of the century. Would you agree with that?
Well, in a way, yes, because it could come out of your tap and you could put it in a bottle, but you pay really high margins on it.
It also has no fluoride. Government adds fluoride to tap water to help protect teeth from decaying. On the other hand, bottled bottled water don't have fluoride. And lastly, the major disadvantage it poses is it would give negative impacts on the environment and health. Do you know 1 million of plastic bottles are bought around the world every minute, and this will create an environmental crisis that some of us predict will be as serious as climate change. More than 480 billion plastic bottles were sold in 2018 across the world, up from about 300 billion a decade ago. And by 2021, it is estimated that the number would reach 583.3 billion. Plastic bottles are made from polyethylene terephthalate, PET, which is non-biodegradable. One bottle takes about 450 years to degrade. But still, humans produce almost 20,000 plastic bottles every second. You recycle? That is super great. But the truth is, only 22% of them are actually recycled. So what happens to the rest? They instead end up in landfills or in the ocean. Since most plastics don't biodegrade, they instead break down into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastics. Some of it may have found its way into human food chain, and this will increase concern for human health. Have you ever drunk bottled water and the taste is quite weird, especially after it is exposed to the sun? Mostly, the plastic bottle contains a chemical called bisphenol A that can leach into the water and can pose health risks to humans like cancer and heart problems. So if you have the habit of refilling water inside used plastic bottles, please rethink your decision. Other than that, it is also found that 30% of bottled water samples showed signs of contamination with PET.
We're at McGill University in Montreal, where they're testing top brands of bottled water.
We asked you to look to see if there are plastics or particles in this water. What'd you find?
So what we were able to show is that of the 50 bottles that we tested, 30 of them, we were able to identify that there was plastic.
The next type of drinking water is filtered water. What is filtered water? Filtered water is that water that has been purified so that it is safe for drinking. The way the water is filtered depends on the type of filtration system and the filter water brand. There are many famous brands in Malaysia, like Koi, Kuku, and Panasonic, with a variety of prices. There are also many types of water filtration systems. For example, is activated carbon, reverse osmosis, UV disinfection, and also distillation. Overall, they provide same result, clean and safe drinking water. There are many reasons why filtered water is a great choice for home and offices. Here are some of the reasons. First, it is cost effective. Although at the starting point, filtered water seems to be expensive, but in the long run, it actually saves you a lot of money. You don't trust me? For example, the minimum rental fee for a small household could be around 60 ringgit per month. Let's say there are 4 people in the house. So the monthly rental fee for each person would be 15 ringgit. This means it would cost only 50 cents per person per day. Isn't this ridiculously cheap to be compared to buying bottled water? And do you think one bottle is enough for you in a day? I don't think so. Next, it is convenient. Some may argue that bottled water is more convenient, and they are not wrong. When it comes to traveling, going to classes, going to the gym, having bottled water on hand is a great thing to have. However, the same convenience can be had for much cheaper with filtered water. Next, it is good for the environment. Bottled water gives negative impact to the environment. Thus, installing a water filtration system in your home can eliminate the need to use plastic water bottles, so it is more eco-friendly. It also spells purity and is good for health. For bottled water, it may be pure, but sometimes the chemical inside the plastic itself may seep into the water, resulting in contamination. As for filtered water, it can remove all impurities from the tap water. Now, let us look at some cons of filtered water, but usually it just relates to the cost and the maintenance, not with the quality of the water. Firstly, its initial cost might be high. If cost is your biggest concern, there are actually many filtration systems on the market, so there is no need to panic as there are surely cheaper ones that suit your situation. Also, please consider that in the long run, it actually helps you save money, so it is really worth an investment. Next is about maintenance. The filters need to be changed from time to time, and of course it might involve some cost. But still, the cost of a new filter is still less expensive than buying bottled water. So I have explained about the three types of drinking water that we usually consume: tap water, bottled water, and filtered water. And now it's up to you to judge on which one is the best to drink. That is all from me. Thank you.